Section 3.2, example 16, integrating this when k is odd. So evaluate tan 5x secant 3x dx. All right, so here, now that we have tangent and secant, both of those are odd. I feel really comfortable taking both of those out. So let's remember what the difference between the two were. So we had when u is equal to tangent, or tangent x, du is equal to secant squared x. That's not going to make too much sense doing that here because we have cubed. But when we let u equal secant x, du is equal to secant x tangent x dx, which would make both of these even. And at that point, we could turn things into whatever we want. So we could turn them into tangents, we could turn them into anything else. So let's see what those look like right now. Tangent 4x, secant 3x, or secant 2x. And then we're multiplying that by, I'm going to put it in parentheses just so we know it's the separate one. So this is going to be secant x tangent x dx. So that's going to end up being our du. And for the future, we said that u is going to be equal to secant x secant x. So we want everything to be in terms of secant. So this one is good. Let's turn this in terms of secant. So that's going to be tangent squared squared. So that's going to be, let's see, tangent squared squared. That's going to be, where is it? Secant squared x minus 1 squared times secant squared x. And then we have the other part, our secant x tangent x dx. So let u equal secant x, du is going to be equal to secant x tangent x dx. So everywhere we see a secant, we're going to let u equal that. So we have u squared minus 1 squared times u squared. That whole rest of it is going to be du. And let's expand that. U to the power 4 plus 2u squared plus 1. Actually, that should be minus 2u. And we're multiplying that by u squared du. u6 minus 2u4 plus u2 du. And now it's time to integrate. 1/7 u to the power 7 minus 2/5 u to the power 5 plus 1/3 u cubed plus c. And u was secant x, 1/7 secant 7x minus 2/5 secant 5x plus 1/3 secant 3x and plus c. And that's it. Simple as that. If you have any questions, please feel free to ask. Otherwise, bye.